Aaron Gordon is doing dunk contest dunks in game. Keep moving and hit the brakes.
I feel bad for Aaron Gordon and how he got robbed the last couple of years. Hit the brakes on this.
Well, hit the brakes on this. Take a look at Aaron Gordon. You always get so impressed when someone does a 360 in the game. You always say this. Look at him. Just casually on the break. It's a casual 360. Just cash. No big deal.
I know I'm going to leave out somebody every time I do lists, but the first time I seen somebody do that was Vince Carter. I've seen John Wall do it.
C-Webb did one.
C-Webb did it, no doubt, in college.
Yeah.
At Ohio State with one hand.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine has some explaining to do.
Hit the brakes.
So Zach LaVine, there was some video of him upset during a game. One time he was talking about the coach calling a timeout, and then one time he said very clearly, I've got 40 bleeping points.
Right.
And he said that he was talking to his opponents and just regular trash talk. He was not directing that at his coach. Jalen Rose, sure looks like he's directing it at the coach.
Well, it's been a frustrating year for the Bulls fans and players because they clearly didn't live up to the promise of building with a young team and seeing which of these young guys can actually develop into young stars. And I think the coaching staff in the front office has failed the city. And I talked about it yesterday. And so for Zach LaVine, it can be frustrating, Jacoby.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you. Let me take you back to a moment in Black history.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I was playing for the Chicago Bulls, like 2002, 2003. And yesterday was Ash Wednesday, and it reminded me of something. It reminded me that we were so bad, I got traded there, and we only had 9 wins in February. You know what sacrifice I did?
What?
Stop cursing.
Really?
Because I was looking at myself just like Zach LaVine. You see how y'all reading his lips?
Yes.
I was reading mine, and I was a lot more demonstrative than he was. And I did not like the way that made me look. And so now losing becomes a reflection of the player. We're not even showing the coach or the GM. We're showing the guy to have 40 points. Just think about that dynamic.
Jalen, you have to see what RJ Barrett said.
Hit the brakes.
You have to see it.
Hit the brakes.
Just take a look at this tweet, Mr. Rose. This was shocking. This is from Laura Albany. She says, J.R. Barrett just informed us that he's actually a righty and has better shooting form with his right, just more comfortable shooting with his left. What are you doing, RJ Barrett? I know you're going to bring up Ben Simmons, but this ain't about Ben Simmons. It's about RJ Barrett of the New York Knicks. High draft pick. Telling reporters, oh, you know what? I'm actually right-handed. What are you doing? You get paid $1 million to play with your left hand.
So you only say this when you flirting with a 50, 40, 90 season. When you're a team that already fired its coach, you're going to the lottery, had high expectations, and you're struggling from the floor, you don't give them this crack into the window of what your thought
you
process
gotta be Steph.
really is.
Steph comes out and be like, you know what? I'm really left-handed. I'm like, great.
Because here's the thing, a lot of people don't realize this. Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, both left-handed. Play basketball, shoot with their right hand.
Right.
So, RJ, that applies to you as well. And everybody is looking for news to pile on the Knicks. I wish we would have had hit the brakes or keep it moving those jerseys that Jim Jones and Cameron redid. They look dope.
I saw those.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.